Out there in Streamland, welcome to this thing that I'm doing. And it's something. Because alright, make sure that's correct here. Change the title, there we go. Alright. So we're doing something crazy today. I thought, and I thought of this when I was starting the stream. I thought that one of the things that I should try to do is not just show over and over again games that I can absolutely play without question. I think that, as weird as it might sound, it is equally important that I show games that maybe I can't necessarily play. And talk about how the reasons I can't play them and why I can't play them and what could be done to make them more accessible. Just to give people an idea of, what it is like for a blind gamer. And the thing is, this is twofold right here, because this is going to show you, number one, a game I don't expect to be able to play. I mean, hey, I could be surprised, because of number two, I've never tried this game before today. So you're going to get the me trying a game I've never tried, but also, probably a game that I don't expect to be able to play very well. So in that sense, I think it's going to be intriguing. Real quick, of course, the plugs. There's a lot of ways you can support the content. You can throw some bits in the stream chat, which is, super awesome of you if you do that. You can subscribe to the channel, either by paying for a subscription or with the Prime, Twitch Prime subscription as well, which is free to you, so, it's something to consider if you have Amazon Prime. You can donate to my Patreon. You can become a patron and get some perks for that. You can look at those at patreon.com/Superblindman. You can there's a direct donation button in the chat. You click on that, or on the page. You can click on that. Or if you can't see the button, you can go to paypal.me/Superblindman to donate as well. And you can follow my progress on YouTube, youtube.com/Superblindman. You can follow me on Twitter, twitter.com/Superblindman. Or on Facebook, facebook.com/Brandon.Cole.7. I know, it's crazy. Anyway, let's do this crazy thing that we're doing today. And to start off with, the first thing we have to talk about is, menus for games like this. Games that we don't expect to be able to play like this. And they're something else. Because we don't know what they are. We've never tried the game before, so we have no idea what's going to be in the menu, or what the menu is going to entail. So what we normally do is we press X a lot, because our primary objective is to get the game started. Know what I'm saying? So that is going to be our first step, because we don't know the menu. I don't know. I'm not going to change any options. I know there's not like blind accessibility options or any thing crazy like that. So really, my first goal is to actually get the game started. Can we do it? Let's find out. Perhaps we believe in ourselves, we can do it. Alright. I think we're making some progress. I think we're making some progress here. No. It's completely separate from me. Okay, cool. This game, I believe, takes place in the 60s, which is why the music. Super cool guitar riff, man. You guys ready for the content ID matches on this? It's fine. It's all good. I'm not making money on YouTube anyway. Yeah, I don't think this is a menu. I assume this was a cutscene given the change of music, but hey, maybe I'm wrong. See, this is important though. Like this right here is just as important as anything else I'm going to talk about. The fact that unless it's blatantly obvious, in a new game, especially one that we don't expect to be able to play, we can't really tell these days. These days in the modern era, you know, because menu music could be anything, or cutscene music could be anything. So this could be some kind of introductory cutscene. This could be another menu. I actually don't know. Love that guitar though. Gotta love that guitar.
Was hanging out with Cherry for a bit. Gave her some bits.
Ah, cool, cool. Cherry deserves some bits. She's amazing. Awesome. She is like 708.5 times cooler than I am.
Yes, she does. She is amazing.
But not 708.7, just 708.5 times. It's gonna get crazy. It's gonna get terrible. That's what's gonna happen.
Quit putting yourself down.
well, well, I mean, see, it's different. It's not that I'm saying that I'm not cool. I'm saying I am cool, but she's like that much cooler, even though I'm cool.
Okay, fair enough.
Okay, now I know.
She is pretty damn cool.
Now I know because we sat through that entire song that was not a cutscene. Wow. This is the life, man. This is what we do. I think we're getting somewhere. Music cut off. I think that's a good sign. When the music stops, my brain says loading screen. Yes, yes, this feels right. Why? Because, I don't know, more 60s music? Yeah, there we go. I will say, right off the bat, pretty good voice acting. I think Lincoln Clay is our character, so that's cool. Man, sounds pretty rough, man. So I guess I should have mentioned before. I have heard. I don't know much about this game, but I've heard there's a trigger warning on it because it does take place in the '60s. There are certain attitudes that might get to people, I guess. All right. So we're in gameplay now, and this is
Hey man, grab those keys.
this is how this works. This is how we figure things out. It seems like, so, for instance, my immediate guess would be either that is a very short jump or a melee attack.
Keys in the other room. Grab them so we can get the hell out of here.
Alright, R2 is fire. That's good to know. L1, you can hold it for something. It's probably something really super great and important. Alright, let's hear... I hear fire. So...
Lincoln, pick up the keys.
Okay, square is reload. That's good to know. I wonder if square is also the traditional action button. It seems like X is your melee. And of course, this is how we do things. We wander.
Lincoln, pick up the keys.
Yeah, be quiet. Whatever, I do what I want.
Keys in the other room. Grab them so we can get the hell out of here.
Yeah. Worst part about this is almost certainly going to lead to a driving sequence. I'm getting keys, that probably means we're going to have to drive, which is, that's not a good thing for us, honestly. Maybe it'll be automatic. One can hope, right?
Hey man, grab those keys.
So right now, I'm not sure. And I probably won't know until I find the
It
keys.
might be a pack. You'll be okay.
It might be, yeah. I won't actually know this until I find the keys, but I'm not actually yet sure which button serves as the action button. Like, currently I don't really know how I would pick things up.
Hey man, grab those keys.
Tier 1, tier 1, tier 1, tier 1, tier 1.
Oh snap, son! I got some bits all up in here! Got some bits! From Rocket Gamer, who has some real work to do to get back on top with the
Keys in another room. Grab 'em
the
so we can get the hell out of
the
here.
cheer leaderboard here. You know, I really want to just like wander away from this guy.
LOL, all the lovable hate on this stream.
All the love and hate. Oh, good, good.
Never forget this name.
I've stepped in the fire and hurt myself.
Lincoln, pick up the keys.
That sounds like I'm making a lot of good progress. See, we did something new. We hadn't done that before. So I'm very unclear. So I guess I'm very unclear as to what triangle is
Another
doing
room.
exactly.
Grab 'em so we can get the hell out of here.
See, this is what we're gonna do. We're gonna keep trying. This is I'm really gonna go all the way with this. I'm gonna demonstrate to you guys
Lincoln, pick up
the
keys.
patience that we need to have to do
Okay,
this stuff.
starting my workout now. Have fun. And you could refer to me as Jay or Tony.
All right, I'll call you J-Tone. J-Tone. Yeah, we'll do that. That sounds fun.
Sup, Tony?
Hey man, grab those keys.
Tone Loke, Tone J, J-Rock, Tonicus Maximus. Yeah.
Tier 100.
Well, that's.
Keys in another room.
Wait.
Because I am.
So we can get the hell out of
Tier
here.
1, tier 1,
Okay.
tier 1, tier 1, tier 1,
Okay.
tier 1.
Okay. So GC Chick is now on the tier leaderboard.
Because I can.
Alright. Alright. Sure. Thanks. You didn't have to do that, but,
Hey man,
you know,
grab those keys.
cool. You know, I wonder if whoever you are will ever stop telling me to grab the keys.
You give me your money sometimes, I'll give you this.
Yay. I'll just spend it on you anyway. I got $1. Yeah.
Lincoln, pick up the keys.
Hey, you know what would be really helpful? Here would be a nice accessibility feature. If you, Mr. Lincoln, pick up the keys, would just, you know, show me where
Size
they
the
were.
survival circle? LOL.
Yeah, it's a survival circle, yeah.
Hey man, grab those keys.
I will grab the keys when I'm darn good and ready, okay? I feel like I'm, like, destroying this place.
Hey guys, one, 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 hey guys, one.
Whoa. Whoa.
Lincoln, pick up the keys.
Pick up the keys. Thank you again, Rocket Gamer, for the more bits, but
Yeah, this game has some issue for you.
yeah, it certainly does. It certainly does, but this is kind of the point. Like, from a gameplay perspective, I did not expect this to go well. But I'm okay with that, because the point of this is to establish, number one, you know, things that we can't do and reasons we can't do them, and number two, also kind of demonstrate the patience we suffer through sometimes to try to play a game that we can't necessarily play. Because we try, man. We try. Oh, yes, we do.
Keys in another room.
Like, if I
Grab 'em so we
ever
can get the
find
hell outta
them
here.
during the stream, if I ever find the keys number one, I'll be surprised. I know it sounds like it's such a small thing to everyone, but if I find them, I'll be surprised. But I'll also be elated. Be like, yes, I did something in the game. Yeah. You know what's funny? If you listen to his footsteps, if you listen to Lincoln's footsteps here. Do it again. There we go.
Lincoln, pick up
It
the
sounds to me like he has keys on him. Just based on his footstep audio, I think he already had. I think he has them already.
Tier 1, tier 1, tier 1, tier 1, tier 1, tier 1, tier 1. He probably has his keys.
Yeah. Yeah. He's got keys already.
Hey man, grab those keys.
Man, I got him, man. What are you telling me to grab? I got him. I got him already. What are we doing here? Let's go. So, in games like this, one of the chief problems is always navigation, because we have no points of reference, and these sound effects are also all foreign to me. Like I have no idea what this stuff means. You know, because every game does sound differently. So even if I was right about some of the things, I could be wrong about other things.
He's in another room.
Tier 100, tier 100, tier 100, tier 100, tier 100.
All right. I gotta. What?
Whoa.
What? Rocket Gamer making a bid for making a bid for the championship here.
Grab those keys.
Oh, what was that? That was a sound, right? Oh. Oh. There are different sounds now.
Come on, buddy, only 200 more.
Oh, good. This is gonna go really well. Hey guys, I found the water. Oh, that's awesome. That is amazing. That is amazing.
You found a gator.
That is amazing, ladies and gentlemen. The fact that that exists is so great. Also, another 200 bits. Oh my god. Wow. Rocket Gamer. What the heck, bro?
Hey man, grab those keys.
This is gonna be peace.
Rocket Gamer.
And where did you get all those madmen?
Yeah, I know, right? That's what I'm wondering.
Keys in another room. Grab them so we can.
So I feel like the way, maybe I'm wrong about this, but based on what I was pressing, so first of all,
tier 100.
oh my god. What is happening right now?
He's gone crazy.
He's gone mad! No!
He has lost his damn mind.
Lincoln, pick up the keys.
So, first of all, thanks for all the bits, Rocket Gamer 6. Good lord, I did not expect you to fight back so voraciously, but I'm not complaining. Don't get me wrong. Second of all...
ILL try to at least reply while I am on this pipe. And really, J-Tone.
Keys in
No.
another room.
J-Tone.
Grab 'em
That's
so
right.
we can get the hell
That's right.
outta here.
J-Tone. Alright, so I think everyone needs to know, because I believe this is not broadcast over the stream, that for the bit that just happened where I stumbled into that gator, I got a trophy for that.
Hey man, grab those keys.
So, I can now say that I earned a trophy in Mafia 3 all by myself. Now I feel like I could
Always
be
check for a trophy for dying.
yeah, always. There might even be other trophies for dying. Am I going outside again?
Pick up the keys.
I feel like it's a bad idea. But I think I did
Yes, don't do
find.
that.
I think I found. Yeah, I hear the water now. Yeah, I heard the water.
Tier 1, tier 1, tier 1, tier 1, tier 1, tier 1,
But-
tier 1, tier 1,
but
tier 1,
actually,
tier 1, tier 1,
here's the
tier 1,
thing.
tier 1, tier 1, tier
Oh
1,
my god,
tier
more
1, tier
bits.
1, tier 1, tier 1.
Oh my god.
Hey man, grab those keys.
More Rocket Gamers. Rocket Gamer bit. Oh, wait. Uh-oh. Perspective is different than it was before. Because I believe when I went left before, like I guess maybe because of the way I was facing at the time, I'm pretty sure that left was actually the way into the water last
Lincoln,
time.
pick up the keys.
But also
Now left.
oh my god. So I don't know if I should have done that. So I guess the triangle's like your vault over stuff button.
Keys in another room. Grab them so we
So-
can get the hell out of here.
Whee!
Tier 1, 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 tier 1,
Rocky
tier 1, tier 1,
Gamer.
tier 1, tier 1, tier 1, tier 1, tier 1, tier 1, tier 1. Damn it, this chat lag lol.
Yeah, it's not actually real
Keys
time.
in another room. Grab them so we can get the hell out of here.
But the one thing though I will say is that little adventure did, I believe, show me that the action button is R1. Because the way I opened the door to go outside was with R1,
Pick up the keys.
I believe.
Okay, but Walter, your ride is the stairs you need to be on.
Ooh. Cool.
Hey man, grab those keys.
You went past it.
No! Dang it.
Haha.
Lincoln, pick up the keys.
I wonder... See, I don't... So I think this is one of those games that,
You are on a toolbox. Go you.
That's where I've always wanted to be. On a toolbox. Haven't you always wanted to live your life
Grab 'em so we can get the hell out
on a
of here.
toolbox?
Not on a boat. Yo Andy, say what is up, tier 1, 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 tier 1.
I mean, what's up? And also thanks again. Again! Again! Also, I just got a new follower. My god.
Hey man, grab
You guys.
those keys.
The awesomeness is flowing. So I feel like R1 is the key, the button to press for stuff. I guess I won't really know until I actually find the keys, though.
Hey man, grab those keys.
Gonna hop over to Terry and give her 100 more bits.
Yeah, do that. She deserves them. Alright. Oh, there's the water again. Hey, I wonder if the gator's still in there. Just kidding. So yeah,
Pick up the keys.
I was kind of saying before that the primary thing that's difficult for blind gamers in games like this is navigation. Even with my wonderful fiance trying to be helpful and like help me navigate in the stream chat, it's still tough because we just have no frame of reference. And I've also noticed this is one of those games that unfortunately,
So we can get the hell
even if
out of
I'm
here.
walking in place, even if there's like a wall there, I have no perspective for well, the what I was saying, the footstep sounds don't stop when you run into a wall. So, like,
Hey man, grab those keys.
yeah, like, oh well, actually, sometimes they do. That's interesting. It's kind of like Resident Evil. Sometimes they do, and sometimes they don't.
Diablo is awesome, tier 1, 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 tier 1.
Lincoln, pick up
Diablo
the keys.
is definitely awesome, yes. Good lord. Oh my god. Rock Gamer, thank you again. I'm glad you're able to take the lead, but I did not expect you to do so quickly.
Keys in another room. Grab them so we can get the hell out of here.
You know what else is in the other room? Your face! That's right. Your face is in the other room. I cut it off and left it there. So yeah.
Fucking around. We got a
Yeah.
schedule to keep.
There. You know what?
Lincoln, pick up the keys.
No, alright. I'll stop. I may or may not have been trying to shoot my friend. But hey, I got him to say something else. Woo!
Keys in another room. Grab them so we can get the hell out of here. Hey man, grab those keys.
That's a fun sound. I wonder what that is. A lot of interesting sound effects, even here.
Keys in another
Can't you
room.
wait until you get to the
Grab 'em
driving
so we
portion?
can get the hell out of here.
If I ever do. I mean, let's hope that I actually get there. Because then that'll just be laughs and entertainment for everyone.
Hey man, grab those keys.
You know, I was thinking about grabbing the keys, but I don't think I'm gonna. Yeah, I've decided not to. Yeah. What the heck? I don't need to grab the keys. We don't need to leave. We can stay here forever. That sounds like fun, doesn't it? Whoa, whoa, whoa.
Pick up the keys.
That's a no-no. Don't go. Don't get away from the water.
Yuri almost there. I got faith in you.
Get away from the water. Get away from the water. It's scary. I'm scared. Dad, I'm scared. No, there's a gator in there. There's a gator in there. I don't want to meet the gator anymore. Oh, good. Oh, good. Well, I met him. He was still there. And, he still ate me. Well, let's look at the positives. I've established that I can get eaten by a gator very well, that I'm very good at getting eaten by a gator. I mean, I bet no one else is as good at that as me. Alright, just load her back up. Thank you very much.
Keys in another room. Grab them so we can get the hell out of here.
That's cool, you can hear, like, other stuff.
Lincoln, pick up the keys.
Yes.
Hey man, grab those keys.
Grab those keys, he says.
Hello.
Greetings and welcome to the stream. Note, this is a very, very different kind of stream. Just so you're aware.
Lincoln, pick up the keys.
You're witnessing what it is like for a blind gamer to try a game for the first time. Especially one that is not necessarily really playable by the blind. So it's probably going to be boring to a lot of people, but I'm hoping that someone gets something out of it. Because there are games we can play. This really isn't one of them. But I think it's as important to show the games that I can play as the ones that I can't play.
Grab them so we can get the hell out of here.
So, you're watching the struggle to find keys right now. Episode 1. The struggle to find the keys. Our intrepid hero, Lincoln Clay, knew that one day he would have to leave the building he was in. And that's why he searches...
Grab those keys.
He searches restlessly for the keys. Will he ever find them? Or will he be wandering here forever? Will he give in to the power of the gator that's just waiting outside to eat him?
Hey man, grab those keys.
Soon we will know the truth.
Lincoln, pick up the keys.
Yes, yes, thank you. I understand that the keys are what I have to pick up.
Like you see nothing at all blind, or do you notice light versus dark?
Nope, nothing at all. Nothing at all. Nothing at all. I've been a gamer all my life, though. And I am an advocate for accessibility for video games for blind
Yeah,
people.
it is good to show what some games have that make it work, and what the others lack.
Grab them so we can get the
Yeah,
hell
so
out
like
of
for
here.
instance, this one, it has good audio. I can tell you that right now. I can
Well,
I can pinpoint where my compadre is here, because the surround sound is good so far, and that's good to know. But the thing is, it's not enough. It's not enough information that's given to me, the blind player, to actually help me find what I'm
Keys
looking
in another
for.
room. Grab the hell out of
And
here.
that doesn't tell me anything. I don't even know what that does. I think it's probably the map, but it doesn't matter to me.
came in just enough to hear the pitch. I'm now thoroughly intrigued.
Good, good. I'm glad that you're intrigued. Feel free. You know, there'll be a lot of this kind of stuff on this channel. Like there'll be games that I can play just fine. I'll show you those. Oh, that's fun.
Good, that was going to be my next question about the audio.
Yeah, the audio is good and it can help in some situations. The problem is, it's not as though the keys, when they're wherever they are, it's not as though they make a sound before you pick them up. You know what I'm saying? The keys themselves don't have a sound that they make, unless you have like one of those fancy key fobs. But also, this game takes place in the 60s, so that's not a thing. So, but you're gonna see if you follow, if you consider subscribing, but if you follow, you will see games that. Oh, thank you. There it is. All right, you will see games that I can play as well, because I will show off games that I can play just as much as games that I can't. But
I'm going to tell my friends about you.
Thank you. I really appreciate that. The more the better, because it's honestly I'm honestly trying to spread the message that blind gamers are out there. We exist and we play some games as it is right now, and we want to play more. If you want to see games that I can play, take a look at my other videos. There's Mortal Kombat there. There's Injustice there. There's Madden there. Those are games I can play. This one, even though I can't, I'm using it to demonstrate a point. And even multiple points, really. One of the points I'm also demonstrating is, you would think that having spent this much time doing what I'm doing right now, that I'd be incredibly frustrated, right? Well, the thing is, I've been a gamer my entire life, and I want to experience these stories and these worlds that everyone else gets to experience. And that's my goal. That's why I advocate for accessibility in video games. But because of that, because of my desire to experience it, when I mess around with a game that I can't necessarily play, I get really patient.
Hey man, grab those keys.
I will wander trying to find these keys for the whole stream if I have to. Because that's what we have to do. If we want to try these games, or at least mess around with them in some capacity, then we have to be willing to be patient. Because we're not going to get all the answers that we want.
Lincoln, pick up the keys.
Until developers start, well, I should not say it that way. Developers are starting to listen. There are developers that hear what we're saying and are considering accessibility features now, and that's really great. But there's not a lot of them yet, and this game, unfortunately, is certainly not one of those that
out of here.
that is even trying. I hear the creaking of a thing.
Yeah, I don't think blind gamers in gaming ever occurred to me. And the development needed interesting. Can't he touch this tier 1 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 tier 1
All the
tier 1
bits.
tier 1 tier 1 tier 1
All the bits. All of them at the same time. When the... Yep, that's Rocket Gamer 6 once again giving me even more bits. Thank you again. That is not a complaint. I mean, thank you 1,000 times for all the bits, but wow. I guess like every time you give me more bits, I expect you to stop. Like, okay, that's enough.
Grab those keys.
And apparently it never is. It's funny, I pointed out earlier that since we have new viewership now, I should say this again. I pointed out earlier that, to me, Lincoln's footsteps sound like he actually has keys on him, which I find funny. Oh good, I did that again. It's new experiences, see?
I am planning to do the same thing you're redoing now, but with Fortnite.
Yeah, that's cool. That's cool. See? I have now proven I am adept, in fact, really quite good at stepping in fire.
Lincoln, pick up the keys.
Yep, see? I'm actually really great at stepping in fire. Like, there's no one in this game that's better at stepping in fire than I am. I should get the Stepping in Fire Platinum Trophy.
Keys in another room. Grab them so we can
But yeah,
get the hell out of here.
it actually sounds to me, just based on his footstep sounds, that Lincoln already has keys on him, which is I just think it's funny. Like I don't know if there's something that he's wearing that makes that little clinking noise when he walks, but it's funny. It's funny to me. If it is something he's wearing, so much the better for the audio team, you know.
Hey man, grab those keys.
You know, I will grab the keys. I will grab the keys when I see them.
I like Kingdom of Loathing. Do you still play Cole sometimes?
I love Kingdom of Loathing dearly and desperately. I do play it sometimes. I haven't actually recently. I haven't played it in quite a while, but I do love that game. That game is a good example of a browser-based game that is entirely accessible to the blind. In fact, that game, the Asymmetric Publications did do modifications to make it more accessible. The hedge maze puzzle used to be a huge problem, and well, let's be honest, it's still a problem. But at least they made some effort to tag everything and to you know. Although I heard that's going away. Maybe it's already gone. I heard the hedge maze puzzle is going away. And that's how long it's been since I played. I heard it was going away when I played last, and it might be gone now. So who knows? I love that game though. I have something like 80 million meat at the moment. For anyone who doesn't know, Kingdom of Loathing is a great browser-based game that essentially makes fun of everything, and it's so good. It's just so it's hilarious. Highly recommended anyone who can.
The hedge maze is so much better now.
Oh, it's better now. Interesting. I wonder how. I wonder if it's better in like an accessible way. Probably not. The hedge maze has always been a problem. To get past it in the past, the hedge maze specifically, I had to use a what do they call those things? The Kingdom of Loathing like helper tools. What was it called? Kol Proxy, KOL Proxy. That's what it's called. It's like a tool that does certain things for you, and one of the things it does is the hedge maze. So that you know allays my worry about that.
It is all choice adventures now.
Oh, it's all choice. Oh, that's good. That's really good. Oh, that's perfect. That means it's completely accessible now. Like there's nothing wrong with the choice adventures. That's great. Oh, that makes me happy. That makes me want to play Kingdom of Loathing again. I wonder if people would show up if I did a stream of Kingdom of Loathing. It's text-based. But man, I wonder if people would show up and just like read along or something. I don't know. That might be really stupid, but it might be really fun too.
Another room. Grab them so we can get the hell out of here.
I am considering now doing a stream of some of the works by Wow. See, I'm still really good at that. I am considering doing some of the works by choice of games, which is they are text-based game books, is what they used to be called back in the old days. They're not really called that these days, but they're games in which you read a passage and you make a choice, and to continue the next passage. But it's actually heavily scripted and molded in such a way that even if you make the same choices and you have different stats, because it actually is governed by stats in those games, even if you make the exact same choices but your stats are different, the passages can be different based on the results, because it can do checks to see whether you succeed or fail based on your stats, not just the choices you make. So they can get really complex. There's games they've made that are over 2 million words of text based on things that you can influence by choices and by
Have you tried West of Loathing, or does it not work for
character
blind
relationship.
players?
To my knowledge, West of Loathing is a non-option for blind players, and the reason I say that is because it is made in Unity, and Unity is not, like, by default, unfortunately, Unity is an inaccessible engine that does not allow for any screen reader to read its inputs or its layout. No screen reader is capable of reading anything in Unity, except if they use a certain plugin that was created by one person. One person made a plugin for Unity that allows you to add screen reader functionality to Unity games. But the problem is almost no one uses it. Oh, it's unfortunate. It's unfortunate, but what can you do? It's unfortunate. But I still have plenty of games that I play and enjoy, so I'm not gonna get too mad about it. And the thing is, I can't get too mad about it because what I do is I advocate for accessibility of other games. So my stance has to be, well, maybe if one day I get a chance to talk to the developers.
Right, Tijik.
I've written to him before about Kingdom of Loathing, and in my experience, he can be kind of unresponsive sometimes. I get it. I get it to a certain extent. He's busy with the stuff that he does, but that's been my experience. In fact, I actually know that some people have written to him about West of Loathing before, and he said he didn't know of any way he could make it accessible. And I think at that point they even mentioned the plugin that I just talked about, and I don't think they got a response. So I kind of feel like that's not going to happen with that game. But I always have to keep hoping that maybe one time we can get a conversation started with the developers and make something happen. Because it worked with Madden. Madden 18 and 19 have accessibility features for blind people because we got the conversation started. Because EA was willing to listen, and they have an accessibility lead now as a result of that. I will punch things. Ha! Hi! Hiya! Ho! I will punch the keys.
Maybe he doesn't know about the plugin.
That's the thing. I think he does. I think that was mentioned when he was asked about it. Like, hey, there's this plugin you can use for Unity. I don't know, man, or something like that. I wasn't the one who did it, but I think the person that did was said they didn't get a response after mentioning that. I don't think he's interested in the extra work that would take, and that's sad. That's but it is the way it is sometimes. It is work to make a game accessible. It costs money sometimes, and to a certain extent, I do get it. But that doesn't mean that a game shouldn't be made accessible. Just Anyway. One of those little things that we blind people never like to know when trying to play games like this is how many times we've gotten super duper close to the object of our interest, in this case the keys, and still totally miss them. That happens all the time. All the time. Like, oh man, you were right there! You were right there!
Grab him so we can get the hell out of here.
Happens all the time. Uh-oh. That's not good. Let's not do that. When you can hear the bayou, That means you're close to the gator. And I already found the gator, and that was really fun, because I got a trophy for it.
Lincoln,
But
pick
now
up
it's
the
not so much
keys.
fun. Man, I wish there was no Twitch delay. I wish there was no Twitch delay, because then I'd be like, okay, so I think I've made my point here. Let's find those keys and move on, shall we?
Keys in another room.
But,
Grab them so we can get the hell out of here.
my fiance was trying to
There are
guide me
climbing things
earlier.
I don't think a sighted person would think to climb.
Okay, that's cool, but here's the funny thing about that. I'm climbing things a sighted person wouldn't think to climb. But the funny thing about that is there's still not enough information there to tell,
Yes,
like...
but I am sure it would be less expensive if it is done in the development stage.
Lincoln, pick up the keys.
Yeah, it would be. It would be less expensive. That's kind of the point. We have to reach them early. Yeah, that is kind of the point. But I think West of Loathing's already, like, in beta now. So I think our time on that one's probably passed. But yeah, it's funny because, yeah, I'm climbing things a sighted person might not think to climb, but I still have no frame of reference. Like, I don't actually know what I'm climbing. I just know I'm climbing stuff and vaulting over things. Whee! Whee!
Hey man, grab those keys.
So from what I have figured out so far, circle appears to be, or no, it's not circle, R1 appears to be like the action button. So as I've been wandering around, that's another thing that that I should address here too. Since I don't know exactly where they
Pick up
are,
the keys.
as I wander around, I've been frequently pressing R1 because if I do happen upon them, I'm assuming that's how I would pick them up. R1 I think is a weird button for that, but apparently that's what it is in this game, because it did open the door to the outside, which then led me to the gator, which then led to my death, which then led to a trophy, so I'm okay with it.
Keys in another room. Grab them so we can get the hell out of here.
The keys are in the other room. One man, one set of keys. Will they ever be located? Probably not.
Lincoln, pick up the keys.
Will he manage to step in the fire again? Not this time. Is he going in circles? Yes, he is.
Keys in another room. Grab them so we can get the hell out of here.
Here, I have a new plan, buddy of mine. Why don't you go into the other room and get the keys yourself? Huh? Huh?
Want us to guide you?
Well, here's the thing. I was actually going to say, yeah, like, my initial response to that is yes, that would be great. The problem is, I think the Twitch delay is too much. Because my fiance was actually trying to do that earlier so we could get past this part. Because I think I've made my point with this part, that we're patient, we keep trying, we don't give up on finding things just to try to experience the story. I think I've made my point here. But I don't know if there's a way that you can guide me successfully because of the delay. Because it's like a 7-second delay. So I don't know. I don't know. I mean, if you want to try,
Pick up the keys.
you know, I wish you luck. I'll try whatever I hear, but, you know. Lincoln, pick up the
Hey
key,
man, grab
boy.
those keys.
Get them keys, son. Now, what'd I tell you about them keys? I told you to go pick them up. You ain't done it yet. I am walking on a wooden thing. That's all I know.
Keys in another
Hashtag.
room.
There are stairs that
Grab
you
'em
keep
so we can
missing.
get the hell out of here.
Yep, and that's the problem. And stairs are always a hard navigational thing because it means I need to move precisely. And since I don't know exactly where they are, since I don't have that frame of reference, it's hard to find
Also,
stairs.
you keep getting to the door, but you need to press square to open it, if that's anything.
You have to press square? I could swear that it was
Keys in
R1.
another room. Grab them so we can get the hell out of here.
Wow. Wow. Really? Square? I could swear that R1 was what was opening the door to the outside. Oh well, what do I know? I'm a noob. At this game, I'm a noob. I'm not a noob at every game.
Hey man, grab those keys.
Alright, well then we'll wander around and press square all the time instead. Whee!
Lincoln, pick up the keys.
Tier 1 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 tier tier 1 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 C.
Oh my god.
Yes.
That's more bits than I can.
WIA.
That's more bits than I can personally handle. Okay, I'm supposed to wait. Let's do the waiting game. Yeah.
Tier 1 tier 1 tier 1 tier 1.
Oh, we got a new cheerer now.
Left.
All right, let's go left. The thing is, this is where we're gonna run up against the age-old question of how far left. You know, do I go and then stop, or do I go left forever? You see, it's not as easy as you might think. Appreciated, but not necessarily as easy as you might think.
Lincoln, pick up the keys.
Okay, that probably means doing that, I guess. Two.
C. LOL, I can see the difficulty.
Grab 'em so we can get the hell out of here.
Circles.
Circles. Well, that's what happened when I kept going left. He was like, we'll go around and around and around. It's tough. It's tough. Like if you know, people can guide a blind person realistically in real time. You know, if they're actually physically there and go, okay, stop, then go right, then up, and then. But with the delay, it's I don't know. It's kind of tough.
Lincoln, pick up the keys.
I don't wanna. I like living my life free of keys.
It's literally just a turn. Stop and walk straight. But I get how that's still confusing.
Keys in another room. Grab 'em so we can get the
Right,
hell out of here.
because then it could be less confusing. Like, so again, if you're in real time, you can go. If I went left, if I turned left, you can go no too far left, go back a little bit right. You know what I'm saying?
There.
Stop there.
Door.
Lincoln, pick up the keys.
So if there's a door there, if there's a door where I currently am, then square's not opening it.
Very slight side step right. Stop
Oh.
there, LOL.
Oh, slight sidestep.
Hey man, grab those keys.
Come on.
Too far.
No.
Hold square.
Hold square. Really?
Lincoln, pick up the keys.
Still not sure about leaving him like this.
You came through with the truck just like we asked. Even grease his partner to make it look good. If you got doubts, why take the chance?
You did it.
Okay. So I need to point out that is also a
You opened the door.
terrible. I opened the door. Yes, I did. I need to point out though that is also a terrible mechanic. If you're a blind guy,
You did it, LOL.
so here's the thing: if you're a blind guy, if you're a blind gamer, it's normal for us to wander around and just keep tapping a button if we find out what button we're supposed to be pressing, and then we might eventually find it. But the thing is, the fact that you have to hold it means there is no way to tell when we're in the right spot, because our tapping is going to be useless. Wow. Oh, that's terrible. That's real bad. Does he have the keys? Can I follow the mumbling guy? The tied-up guy, or whatever we want to call him?
Yeah, I thought about her after I told you how big a difference having to long press a button. I dreaded telling you,
Yeah. Yeah,
there is a guy with a bag on his head.
It's that's alright, he'll be fine. It's a game. He'll be fine. Don't worry about it. He'll be just fine. He is okay. He is perfectly fine. There is no problem here. He is, he's practicing. So I guess he's not the subject of my search. Can I attack him? Man. Can I shoot him? No, I'm just kidding.
He's in another room. Get the hell out of here.
So I guess he doesn't himself have the keys.
On the floor.
On the floor!
Hey man, grab those keys.
The keys be on the floor! Got it. Your mumbling is very intelligible, and I really appreciate the things that you're saying. That sounded like a... Oh! Oh, snap, son!
A winner is you.
A winner is me. An adventurer is not, though.
Props in becoming a believer, LOL.
Yep, this is, that's my goal, man. I just wanna let people know. And like I said, you'll see other things, too, that aren't this. And you'll see other things that are a lot less painful to watch than this. But, for now, that's what you get. Today's stream, this is the point of today's stream, so.
Hello.
Hey, we have my only subscriber with us now.
Get going. You got the keys so you can drive.
Oh, no. Oh, no. Oh, no, he said it. He said it. He said it. Hey, guys. Are you ready? Ladies and gentlemen.
I'm going to add you to my restream list.
Come on, Lincoln, we burning daylight.
Ladies and gentlemen, I don't know if you're ready for this. Are you ready for a blind man driving sequence? Are you ready for that? Because it's going to be something you'll never forget.
Cheer one, 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 C. Well, I hear a gag dude and some button mashing. Great introduction to a stream, I guess.
I mean, yeah, it's pretty great. It's a pretty great stream.
You get a move on. Let's go.
Oh, that's yeah. Welcome to the stream, man. Um, button mashing was me trying to find my destination, but I got the keys I needed. I've made progress in this little game with a little help from my viewers, and you know, I'm supposed to
Let's
leave
go,
now,
man. The clock's ticking.
but I don't know where our car is. So that's going to be another episode of Find the Thing. Where's he running to? Why did he run?
Come on, nigga. We burning daylight.
I did not wake up this morning thinking on my lazy Friday it'd have my concept of gaming and its accessibility challenged. LOL.
Haha. Good. Good. I'm glad that that happened. Oh, good. I found my way back in here instead of finding the car.
You get a move on. Let's go.
I would love to. Why don't you show me the way out, Mr. Friend of mine? Whose name I don't actually know.
Come on, nigga. We burning daylight.
Please, Mr. Driving Sequence, be automatic. Be a cutscene. I'd really appreciate that.
Let's go, man. The clock's ticking.
Alright, a new follower. Alright. Oh boy. This is bad, isn't it? It's a bad thing.
You get a move on. Let's go.
A friend said you were awesome.
Hey, thanks. I'm very glad to hear that. Thank you, friend of person. I hope you come to agree over time. I will do what I can to uphold that reputation.
Let's go, man. The clock's ticking.
Cold Joy. Oh, is that in any relation to Kingdom of Loathing? And I just fired my weapon. I didn't mean to. I'm getting the entire Kingdom of Loathing crew all up in here, man. Let's do that. Let's
Yes.
Come on.
everyone who plays Kingdom of Loathing should automatically just follow me. For no reason at all. I love that game though. I do.
I was a cold DJ for a bit.
Oh, cool. Awesome. I used to check out the KLR radio. Yes, I did. I think I even won a million meat from there once.
Nice to hear the fight from Movie Phone is still getting worse.
The guy from Movie Phone. Hello, and welcome to Movie Phone. If you know the name of the movie you'd like to see, press 1. To browse through a list of movie titles and previews, press 2.
Let's go, man. The clock's ticking.
So I just realized something.
Alright. What'd you realize? Lay it on me. No!
If I subscribe, the chat delay is gone.
Nigga, we burning daylight.
Is it? Is it though? But how would you know?
Yes.
Unless you subscribe.
Done it for Cherry and Madman.
Oh, I didn't, okay. I didn't realize that. Okay. I wonder if that's probably, I think I can actually influence that. I actually didn't think about that. Okay. I did not think about that. I think I can influence that. I think that is something, that's an option that you can change. where
Is this
subscribers.
an infinite clock that's ticking? What's the objective here, lol? Cole is why I'm following you and Cole Joy.
Awesome. KOL is great. KOL is awesome. I was actually wondering earlier if anyone would watch a stream. I was actually wondering if anyone would watch a stream where I played King of Loathing.
Let's go, man. The clock's ticking.
All right.
Thank me for subscribing, Foo.
Thank you,
I
GC
watch a
Chick.
Cole stream. That's a good idea, I might do one.
Thank you,
I will.
GC Chick, for subscribing.
You get a move on.
Even though, once again, you didn't have to do that. But it's awesome. It's awesome.
You're welcome and you're still a Foo.
Alright. I'll take that. I'm a fool, man. I'm a fool. But I'm a fool who found the keys, so what now?
You get a move on.
Now fix it so it gets rid of the chat delay. I think that's something you have to turn on.
Yeah, it is. It is, actually. I don't know if I can do it now, though. Maybe I can.
There is a new Cole challenge path I haven't tried yet. It's better.
I love the challenge paths. I love the challenge paths.
I would so watch you play that.
Well, maybe I'll do that once I figure out how to capture my screen so everyone can see it. I'd like to do stuff like that. Maybe some choice of game stuff, too. Because I think that'd be a lot of fun.
Okay, going back to Terry, I gotta finish some work before I get ready to leave.
Alright, cool. Cool.
Chip is supposed to be making a blind-friendly version of West of Loading.
Oh, really?
If you're new here, make sure you hit the follow button. Very entertaining guy here.
Yep. Subscribers can chat freely in my chat when chat is in slow mode. Boom, son. Alright, so I guess that's a thing now. I guess that should take care of the delay?
Cool, I just got 2 achievements just for watching your stream. LOL.
Alright. Excellent. I'm glad. It's most excellent, yes, it's great. It's very good. I like it a lot. Now. See, now I'm just proving a point. I'm proving how really amazing I am at stepping in fire.
Let's go, man. The clock's ticking.
Not everyone is that good at stepping in fire. Like I am. So now the question becomes, will I ever find the motor vehicle that these keys are powering? And the answer is, I have no idea.
Move on. Let's go.
So I wonder if we're supposed to be out here now. If we are, that's really dangerous, because if you fall in the water, there's a gator there, and although you do get a achievement for finding it, which is really cool, you know, I don't want to die. So, it's a problem. I would think that this is where we're supposed to be, though, because it's outside, though, right? It sounds like it's outside.
Come on,
I can hear the...
burning daylight.
Yeah. And then I walked away from it, because I'm really smart.
Nice.
Wait, nice? What was nice? I'm confused. What was nice?
You get a move on. Let's go.
So there are some... So this is one of those cases where I wish that the my companion here would actually start walking towards the car. because that would actually help. Because the surround sound is good enough that if he did that, I could follow him. I'm pretty sure I could. But he doesn't do that. He follows me instead, which is really dumb. It's one of those things, man. There should be another trophy for luring him into the water instead, and letting him get killed by the gator. I don't know why. There just should be.
Let's go, man. The clock's ticking.
If you follow Superblindman, I will follow you. That would be funny.
I will happily follow anyone who follows me.
Fun.
I will happily do that. But I have to go back to my actual dashboard. There we go.
Come on, nigga, we burning daylight.
In your own time.
There we go. There you are.
You get a move on. Let's go.
Wow. Alright. This is more difficult than I thought.
Let's go, man. The clock's ticking.
I followed as soon as I heard the pitch.
Okay. So, here's what I'll do. Okay. Your name is fairly easy to memorize, so I'm just going to go to. I will follow you. I promise I will. I'm good as my word. But I'll do that off stream later on, so I can do it properly and not get confused by all the buttons that are confusing me. So I will do it though. I feel like it has to be like. I feel like it has to be in this general area, right? Because this is the only place that sounds like outside. So doesn't it?
I also just followed you. I thought I was already following you though.
Alright, well, thanks. I mean, thanks a lot, seriously. You know... What is he doing?
Let's go.
That was the weirdest thing! That was the weirdest thing ever! Okay, but yeah, if you, you know, I really hope you guys are liking the content. If you have a mind to, you know, please tell other people, because I understand that I'm relatively new on the scene here, but this is basically what I do now. Like, this is my life. Not just streaming. I should actually point this out since I have new viewership now.
Let me double check, but I am sure I am following you too.
I need to point out too that this is not the only place you can find stuff that I do. I have a website, brandoncole.net, and I highly encourage you to check it out if you're interested in the stuff that I'm doing with accessibility in video games, things like that, because I write a blog there, and I post things that I'm doing there as well. And be quiet. All right, that was my computer. It's annoying. Anyway, yeah. So check out the website if you're interested in this stuff. Hey, we are supposed to go here, right? Right? This isn't just the way of the water. It is, isn't it? I don't want to die again.
You get a move on. Let's go.
I don't want to die again. You.
Stop fucking around. We got a schedule to keep.
Hey, nerd.
Oh man. What was I saying? Yes. Check out brandoncole.net if you're interested in the stuff that I do. There's links to some other stuff too. There's links to my Patreon if you're, you know, at all interested in doing that. There's some neat perks for that. At least I think they're neat. Although I'm always open to feedback. The blog is neat if nothing else. I hear banjo music.
Let's go, man. The clock's ticking.
Anyone have a link to that? I dare you to get eaten by a gator.
I've already done it. You missed it. I done it, and I got the trophy.
I'm dyslexic and can't guess at the spelling.
You get a move on. Let's go.
Which one would you like a link to? I'll put it in chat. The website, my blog and stuff.
Your blog.
Yeah. Okay. I'll put a link in the chat. Hang on.
Come on, Lincoln. We're burning daylight.
Wait, I think yeah. Yeah.
www.granduncle.net.
There you go. I feel like this banjo music means something.
Let's go, man. The clock's ticking.
Is this a sign? Well, thanks, my friend. Thank you very much. I genuinely appreciate every single little ounce of support. Like, honestly, I'm one of those people that I get super thankful when someone gives me 1 bit. Like, if someone cheers and gives me 1 bit and that's all they give, that's awesome. Because
I was just on it. I can already tell it going to be an interesting take.
Good, good. I hope you enjoy what you find there. And there's another follower. All right, all right. That's how we make inroads, man. Man, I want this banjo music in my life. It's got to mean something, right? I think that's a banjo.
You get a move on. Let's go.
Hello, hello. To one of my 2 subscribers now. I have 2.
Let's go,
That would
man.
be,
The clock's
that'd
ticking.
be Mr. Topher. Thank you for joining us, Topher. I do have to report to you, Mr. Topher, that you have been defeated. I did not expect it to happen so quickly, but you have been defeated. You're no longer number 1 on the cheer list. I am very sorry, and I
don't even hear one. Must be really faint.
yeah.
Come
Yeah,
on,
I
Lincoln.
hear
We're
music.
burning daylight.
I hear music. It does sound like it's far away, but I hear it. And I was like, maybe that means something. Maybe that's where the car is. You know, I don't know. Maybe the car is right here, and I just have no idea. Who knows?
You get a move on. Let's go.
Give it a moment.
Oh, that's good. Well, I hope you guys are happy.
Cheer 1.
Let's go, man. The clock's ticking.
That's what you wanted, right? Oh no. Oh no. Oh no. That's a thing that happened. And I bet it's going to start me all the way at the beginning, isn't it? Because no game has a checkpoint system that's that good. No, I'm very sad. I'm very sad now.
5100.
Hey, cool.
Lincoln, pick up the keys.
Yep, I was right. Right back at the beginning. Oh, man. Alright, so this is another lesson in blind gaming right here. This is it. This is another lesson right here. So,
Keys in the other room.
it takes us a long
Grab 'em
time
so
to
we can
do
get the
a
hell
lot
out
of things sometimes.
Frankers 100, Frankers 100, Frankers 100, Frankers 100.
Well, thank you very much, Topher, for the more bits. What was that, 500? Thank you very much. That's a zillion and 7 times appreciated.
I win now.
Hey man, grab those keys.
You win now. Well, you know, that sounds to me like incentive for someone else to out-cheer you. No, seriously. Thanks a lot. I appreciate it. Whatever anyone cheers is tremendously appreciated. I'm very humble. Like I said, I appreciate 1 bit. If someone cheered, left 1 bit, and that's all they could do, that's awesome. You know, I would still thank them for showing their support.
I am happy for you, Superblindman.
Ugh. Thank you, Rocket Game of 6. I'm
Tier 1.
sorry. I'm sorry that you're now losing. Sorry. I'm just messing with you. I'm messing with Rocket Gamer because I know him, and I know I can mess with him.
Blind paid off.
In case you're curious. His evil plan, he says. His evil plan paid off.
Lincoln, pick up the keys. Lincoln, pick up the keys.
Now, one of these days I will figure out how to capture my screen, because I really would like to do some choice of games stuff, and have, like, audience participation in that. Oh man, that'd be so much fun. Someday, perhaps.
Keys in another room. Grab them so we can get the hell out of here.
Okay, well, I wonder if, I should keep going. Like, I want to keep going. Because I still have the blind gamer patience, so I don't mind keeping going, but
Hey man, grab those keys.
I will also say that, I will acknowledge that since I'm going to be doing the same thing now that I was doing before, trying desperately to find the room where the keys are, that it might be a little boring to you guys. And I apologize for that.
The blog link didn't work for me URL.
Lincoln, pick up the keys.
That should have worked. That's right. I don't think I misspelled that.
Hey man, grab those
Yeah, that
keys.
should be right. Network error. Oh, you know why? I think I know why. Let's make sure. Yep. So the reason it didn't work is because for some reason Twitch added the HTTPS instead of HTTP, and it's not an HTTPS server. It's not a secure server like that. So you don't actually need the HTTPS. You need just HTTP at the beginning. That's why. So take that away, and you'll see my website in its fullest.
Lincoln, pick up the keys.
URL.
Yeah, there you go.
Hey man, grab those keys.
That one should work. I love how the PS4 comment reading feature doesn't actually read the URL itself, it just says URL. Oh, thanks. Someone linked to a website to something. Fortunately, I have my my chat pulled up, so
This
it
link works.
reads that. Yeah, that should work.
Thanks.
That one should work.
Keys in another room. Grab them so we can get the hell out of here. Keys in another room. Grab them so we can get the hell out of here.
Hey.
Hey, it's Josie. Welcome to the stream, good sire. This is an interesting one to say the least.
Hey man, grab those keys.
And yeah, thanks for showing up. Muchly appreciated, as always.
Still not sure. about
Yes, I
leaving him
found the
like
door
this.
on my own this time. What now?
You got doubts, why take the chance?
What? How you doing? Likeables.
I am doing well. I'm doing very well indeed. Look at that! Oh my god! Look at that! I think I just found the keys too! Wow! I'm doing very well though.
And we got the keys.
Yep. It's all about that. See, the reason I was able to do that on my own this time isn't because I had like the area memorized. You notice yeah, it is. It really is. Let's face it, it is.
Tier 1, Tier 1.
Thank you, Josie, for the bits. I appreciate that a lot. Immensely. So the reason I was able to do it this time on my own isn't because I had anything memorized, because I didn't. Let's face it, I even this time I still stumbled around a little bit. It's hard to memorize an area when you don't have any point of reference for it. But I did know that what I need to do when I was near the door is to hold square, and I also remembered. Here's something that might interest you guys. One of the other things I also remembered, I thought about this while I was walking around, is when I found the door the first time, the original time, it sounded at that time like my compadre, whatever his name is, I still don't know his name. It sounded like he was behind me. So once I remembered that, I worked to get the sound of his voice behind me, and then I was able to find the door after that. That actually worked out. No, I cannot. I am totally 100% completely blind. I appreciate that. I appreciate that a lot. I appreciate every single bit from every single person. But no, I can't see it all. My eyes are, in fact, prosthetic. So, imagine that, if you will. Fake eyes. That sounds disturbing. Wow. So this is new. This time I believe Topher is currently in the lead with like 1,500 bits. Because he's insane, son. I wonder. Wow. That actually worked. Oh wow.
We should get going. You got the keys so you can drive.
LOL.
Come on, let's get the hell out of here.
Wow. Now.
Holy shit, you shot the dude.
Yeah, I did. Yeah, that was pretty amazing. For me especially. I didn't think that was gonna work. Oh man. So,
on, Lincoln, we burning daylight.
An important accessibility note there. I used the the sound of his bag-laden mumblings to orient on him to shoot him. That is literally what I used. I spun the right thumbstick until it sounded like
You get a move on.
he was in
Let's
front of
go.
me. And I shot, and it worked. One shot, one kill. Done.
Yeah. One shot and the guy was dead.
That was amazing. It was amazing.
Tell Rocket if he can stream.
Let's
Please.
go, man. The clock's ticking.
He can't, he's at a friend's house today.
Man, if only I could find the car, then we can get to the really fun, probably really
I'll
terrible,
not stream today at all.
Ticking.
terrifying driving sequence. So I managed to find the keys a second time. I managed to shoot our captive.
Come on, nigga. We burning daylight.
One shot. Like, the funny thing about that is, aiming is usually very difficult as a blind person.
How long have you been streaming on Twitch?
Well, let's see, because that's actually a difficult question to answer, and the reason for that is,
Cheer 1, 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 cheer 1.
and there's some more bits. The reason that's difficult to answer is because I've done here and there a few streams. Thank you, Josie, for the bits. I've done a few streams here and there on Twitch in the past, but I've made it more of a full-time thing that I do within the past 2 weeks or so. So not very long. I'm still kind of new. I'd say though, given that it's only been about 2 weeks, I'd say I'm doing pretty well. I feel good about the progress I've made so far.
Let's go, man. The clock's ticking.
Hope you enjoy and bye.
Thank you very much. I've been enjoying all this. Oh yeah, I accidentally fired my gun again. Oops. We didn't need that ammo. It's all good. I've been enjoying this immensely though. If only I could find the vehicle. I would love to be like, okay, this is what it looks like when a blind person tries to play a driving sequence. Oh man, I want to do that so much, but I have no idea where it is.
You get a move on. Let's go.
See, every time he talks, I'm tempted to move toward him because that's kind of the default. That's kind of a blind person thing. Because like a sighted person, a normal living person would be walking towards the car. He doesn't though. He just follows you. So he actually is very unhelpful.
Let's go, man. The clock's ticking.
If only this game was like Resident Evil.
Come on, nigga. We burning daylight.
Bye.
Have a good one, Josie.
Let's go, man. The clock's ticking.
And he randomly runs somewhere. But I think he only does that to follow me, kind of like your co-op partner in Resident Evil 6 does. His random running doesn't actually mean anything.
You get a move on. Let's go.
I do hear what sounds like the street. I wonder if that's... Well, I did. I don't anymore. Oh, there it is. Sounds like there's a car going by in that direction.
Come on, Lincoln, we burning daylight.
Yeah, I'm trying to use the audio as best I can to help, but it's, I guess, not very helpful right now. Meep, meep.
You get a move on. Let's go.
He crack his knuckles. Is that what he was doing? Like, crack his neck? Ugh.
Come on, Lincoln, we burning daylight.
Ooh. Oh, that's... Oh, boy. I'm gonna die again, aren't I? Oh, dang it.
Let's go, man. The clock's ticking.
Okay, okay. There's some...
You get a move on.
There's some new sounds here. Are we making progress?
Let's go, man. The clock's ticking.
It looks like you are in someone's backyard.
Sweet. Well, the way I look at it is, at least I'm not in the water with the alligator. That's my, I'm happy about that.
Come on, Lincoln, we burning daylight.
And you kind of, by the way, another thing to say here is you kind of learn to look at, even if it's not the correct area, you kind of learn to look at finding a new area as progress, even if it's not the right way to go. Because at least you're not in the same place. You're not stuck in the same place. You might still be stuck in the story, in the game, but you're not still in the same spot.
Also, it appears to be night.
Lincoln, we burning daylight.
Yeah, it sounds like it's night. Sounds like it's night out here in the bayou.
I'm curious, have you played Rock Band lately? I've had it forever now but haven't launched it in a while. I don't the same itch I got here.
Let's see, the last time I played Rock Band... Oh no. Are you serious? Oh, oh, look at that. I got in the water, and I actually got out of it too. No. Really? 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 No, Siri. I don't know what you're talking about. Anyway, we actually did. What happened? Oh.
You left the mission area.
It's great that there's a cutscene for that. What the heck? That's awesome. And we're back to the beginning, aren't we? We are. Wow.
He's in another room.
Yeah, we are.
So we can get the hell out of here.
Oh man. Yeah, so the last time I played Rock Band was like...
Back to square one.
Yeah, back to square one. Well, that's the thing is though, like, that's what it is though. Like if you're playing a game like this, then we can't.
Not let you save?
Well, I think it probably does. The thing is,
Hey man, grab those
if you were a sighted person, which you guys are obviously, but a sighted person would get through this part in say a minute. You know what I'm saying? 1 minute. So this game probably does autosave, but it has, you know, what a sighted person would consider to be a reasonable checkpoint system, which would be, probably, I'd say, just hazarding a guess, once you are in the vehicle, I bet that's where the first checkpoint is. But this, to a normal person, this is nothing. This is like a minute's worth of gameplay. But they're not blind, so... So the game doesn't think it has reason to save for, this part. And I get that. I get that.
Hey man, grab those keys.
I understand that perspective. Hey, I opened the wrong door first. Good for me. That's good.
Lincoln, pick up the keys. Keys in the other room. Grab them.
But I haven't even finished my sentence. I did play Rock Band, I think.
Watch out for the gator.
Yeah, I know, right? I did play Rock Band like a couple months ago. So, kind of recently, not terribly recently, but yeah, I have played it.
Lincoln, pick up the keys.
It's kind of interesting to reflect on this stuff. Like, oh, I'm doing it again. Oh man, I'm going all the way far away from everything again. Dang it! Dang it! But it's sad because based on based on what I've heard so far, the opening cutscene, I really liked the opening cutscene of this game. I thought the voice acting was good. I thought the music was good. And that makes me want to play it. But the honest, that the fact that we have to face is that I can't. I ultimately cannot. Let's face it. Even if I found the keys again, which I'm not going to do because I've already wandered way off the path for that. I wouldn't be able to get past the driving sequence and so on and so forth. And I understand this is a very open world game, so like I said, I knew going in this wasn't going to be a game that I would likely be able to play. But it's still sad, because I did enjoy the opening cutscene. I thought that it sounded like a good game.
Hey man, grab those keys.
By the way, I do want to point out that the last time I did get eaten by the gator, notice how our friend showed no concern whatsoever. He was still telling me to grab the keys. Or no, it was I had the keys at that point, so he was like, "Let's go, come on, we gotta get out of here." And meanwhile, the gator's eating me.
Lincoln, pick up
He has no concern for you whatsoever. You're a thorn in his side, and he's happy to be rid of you. We are certainly not going to find the keys this time because I'm so far away from them now that there's no way I'm getting back.
He also didn't care that you shot a guy.
Oh, he did. Actually, he did. If you heard him when I shot the guy, he was like, "Well, there you go then," because he was our captor, and I guess he was content to leave him. But then I shot him. He was like, "Well, there you go." He did say that. It was muffled because he was in the other room, but he heard it. Hey, there I go again, leaving the mission area. I love that.
Leaving mission space.
Yep. There's that cutscene again. Go away, cutscene. I think it's so great that there's a cutscene for that. No, that's not right. You didn't just walk out of the mission area. This is a video game, by God! People don't just leave the mission area. What's wrong with you people? Oh, man. Well... So here's the thing, guys. I'm considering ending the stream. It is an hour earlier than I usually end the stream. But I don't want to... I mean, at the same time, so it's a tough conundrum for me, because I love the fact that I have viewers, and I love the fact that you guys are enjoying the content, but at the same time, I don't want to really keep you guys and force you to watch this over and over again as I try to find the same things and probably fail to find the vehicle again. I kind of wish you could stream and share play at the same time, but you can't, because then I could just use one of you guys to share play, if you had a PS4, that is, and then, you know, try the vehicle sequence after that. But I can't do that because you can't do both on this. One of these days, when I start using a capture card, I might make that a more permanent fixture when I use a capture card. Then maybe we could do something like that. But this as it is, I don't know if I should just keep this up, because I don't know. I really don't want to. I don't want to bore you guys. I really don't. I want you guys to be here because you're interested or because you enjoy the content.
I have an Xbox.
Yeah, that's cool. That's cool. I don't hate on anybody, especially because Xbox is great for accessibility too. But I primarily play on PS4 because it's what I have here in this particular room, and this is where I do everything. I do have an Xbox One as well. You can feel free to add me to your Xbox friend list if you like. But I will warn you that there's not a whole lot that I play on the Xbox personally. My fiance uses it more than I do. I play Killer Instinct mostly on the Xbox, and almost nothing else. Well, that's not true. I play some Mortal Kombat on there, but I mostly play Mortal Kombat on PS4. PS4 is my console of choice, man.
Keys in another room. Grab them so we can get the hell out of here.
You know what else is in the other room? Your death! Oh.
I'm all excited about the upcoming Fallout 76.
I have mixed feelings about Fallout 76. I think that it could be...
But it probably wouldn't play well for you.
No, it probably wouldn't. Because again, we're dealing with a massive open world, and I guarantee you it's not likely that there are good indicators for, where are you going? Where are you supposed to go? People don't... We're not at the point yet where developers automatically think that a blind person is going to try to play their game. So, since we're not there yet, I can't expect games to be accessible just yet. So I doubt it. You're probably right. But it might be a cool game. Like, I might enjoy listening to someone else play that game. I suspect that I will probably enjoy that, at least. So no one thought it was funny when I pretended to shoot my partner? No one thought that was funny? Alright.
Keys in another room. Grab them so we can get the hell out of here.
Probably because it was way off, and I was just trying to orient on his voice. So, that was that.
Lincoln.
What do you mean you don't want to be shot?
I want to know what happens if you actually kill your partner.
Well?
Lincoln, pick up the keys.
It sounds like he's right in front of me. Alright, that didn't work. Aiming blind.
Hey man, grab those keys.
You shot the overhead light.
Oh, good.
Keys in another room.
I'm just trying to even us up. You know, I want it to be as dark for you as it is for me. I'm kidding. I didn't do that on purpose. No. Yeah.
Good job. It's now harder for us to see now.
Right. You're welcome.
Keys in another room.
I'm so glad that I could be of assistance today. No, really, I didn't mean to do that. I'm sorry. I'm sorry.
You are aiming way up.
Oh, okay. Well, that's probably true. I tend to do that. My bad.
Come on, man. We don't have time for this shit. We need to roll.
Aiming blind is not fun because we have no indicator of where
pick up
our
the keys.
aim actually is. So that's one of the reasons I was so surprised and happy that I shot that one captive guy. Because I had no way of actually telling if I was really aiming at him. I just oriented on his voice and then shot, and it actually worked.
man,
And I was so happy that worked. It only took one shot. It was amazing.
Hey, man, grab those keys.
Hey man, shut up! I'm on a rampage! Mm-hmm.
Lincoln, pick up the keys. Hey, maybe instead of shooting up the place, we should get moving.
I like shooting up the place.
Keys in another room. Grab them so we can get the hell out of here.
Hey, guess what, guys? I'm out of ammo. Well, darn. Oh, man. Wait, what? Why couldn't I shoot before? I thought I had no ammo.
Keys in another room. Grab them so we can get the hell out of here.
Now I'm out of ammo. Okay, now we actually get to click the list. No. Okay. Alright. Oh, man. Well, I think...
Hey, man, grab those keys.
I think this is probably a good time to end the stream. I think that, what we've... The point that I was trying to make has been well established, is that blind people, you know, we want to play the same games as everyone else. We love video games, and you know, we'll try anything. We will try anything. We'll make as much progress as we can before we give up. And you know, I like the few things that I did in this game. The fact that the second time I found the door and the keys without guidance was awesome. You know, it took the first time because I didn't know about the holding square thing. But the second time I did it without guidance, and that's cool. And then I shot that guy, which was also cool. Technically, I did earn a trophy in the game via the Gator. I would like to thank the Gator for that trophy. And, yeah. I'm pleased. I'm pleased.
Hey, man, grab those keys.
So I think that's where we'll end it for now. But if you know, thanks for everyone. Thanks to everyone who gave me some bits or gave me a follow. It's all appreciated tremendously. And also thanks to everyone who tuned in, because I hope that you know, it seemed like people were enjoying it. It seemed like people were learning things about blind gaming and playing games when you're blind and things like that. So You know, stick around. There's going to be a lot more where that came from. Trust me. I have some plans that I'd like to do. So for now, I guess it's going to be it. And peace out, everyone. And have a wonderful day.